Hello and welcome back. Tonight is a very special night.
It is.
To my left is libero Cameron Love.
And to my right is setter Avery Townsend.
So Cam, what makes tonight so important and magical?
Well, I'm pretty sure tonight is senior night.
Really?
Yes.
So who are the seniors we are honoring tonight?
Well, we have setter Avery Townsend. We have middle Raven Luzatter. We have a right side Olivia Embry, and we have libero Cameron Love. And also, we have another right side, Hannah Kelly.
Yes. So tonight is all about seniors. Senior this, senior that.
We are playing for the seniors tonight.
Yes, this is the only time we can say we're playing for ourselves because we always play for the team.
Exactly.
We play Eastbrook tonight. They've traveled a very long way.
Not too far. But
I'd rather wish we were playing there just for the fact that we get Ivanhoe's.
yeah.
But
Totally.
besides that,
I think tonight's match will be a pretty good match for
It
both
will.
teams, JV and varsity both.
yeah. I'm very excited to see where this night is going to take us.
Lots of tears, lots of joy.
Yes, tears of joy,
Tears
some might
of
say.
joy, yes.
Tears of sadness coming from a few.
Well, this week is homecoming week, of course, and I'm pretty sure our juniors are in the lead right now.
Only by 20 points, so we can't even. We're just gonna ignore it. It's a fluke. We'll get.
It is.
This
It's
is-
just a joke.
This
for
is
now.
just making us like fire under our butt, make us push harder.
It is. Tonight's game is free for all the students, so we're hoping for a big turnout in our student
Yes.
section tonight. Lots of
Yes.
cheering.
We get points for this, so seniors, if you're watching this, come to the game right now, dressed in all white.
Get off your butt, quit eating chips, and get in the game.
Get off your phone. We know you're not doing homework.
We have about a minute and a half until game time.
And hate to say, but this is our last pregame show.
This is our last pregame show.
Romine is shedding a few tears.
He's very upset that there will be no Avery Townsend and Cameron Love pregame show next year. Isn't that right, Romine? He nods his head yes. Very right.
Yes. So we're going to spend this night celebrating the seniors and just hopefully winning.
Hopefully come out with a big win.
Yes. Now we got to go say hello to people that have traveled for our very special night.
Yes, we do.
And with that,
good luck to our JV and varsity tonight.
me and Cam are signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Number 18, Alexandra Cook Evans. Number 15, Maya Peterson. Number 19, Delaney Elliott. And now let's go to number 1, Jaden Luthy. Number 5, Adriana Hogan. Number 6, Lauren Gross. Number 7, Rebecca Hayes. Number 9, Miley Leffler. And number 20, Faith Johnson. Now wear your hands on your feet. High school. Your words are coached by Olivia Embry. Number 1, Ivan Hughes.
Hello and welcome to tonight's JV varsity matchup between the Wes-Del Warriors and Eastbrook Panthers.
Commentators are Dooley and Cool Breeze. Pretty sure this is the last home game of the season. If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Yes,
Yep.
it is. And it is also senior night.
Senior night and homecoming week.
Yep. Tomorrow, the Wes-Del Warriors travel to Randolph Southern, an MEC matchup. And then right after they have the county tournament.
They'll face the winner
Thursday.
of Delta and Wapahani
Yep.
on Saturday.
Yep, they play 3 straight games. The theme tonight is white out. Me and Cool Breeze got our white on.
Definitely.
Yep, it is also not as cold as it usually is up here, so thank God. Romine's very happy about that. And Emma Harlan start us off serving. With homecoming week. We should be seeing, oh, that was out.
Ball's hit out by Harlan.
We should be seeing, hopefully, a good student section today. Attendance does count towards points for the
Right
Spears.
now,
They-
juniors are in the lead by
juniors-
20.
Yeah, juniors are in the lead after a very good day. Another
Ball
ball
is a
hit
service
out.
there, hit out.
I'm pretty sure they were down. How much were we down by?
15.
15 before. Yeah, we were down 15. Dodgeball tournament happened, and
Great serve.
that was also a great dig. Into the net. Powerful serve. Dodgeball tournament got us up by 20, I believe.
The dodgeball tournament and the
The
Spirit.
Yep. Me and Cool Breeze getting pretty hyped today. I'm Harlan with this set to Carly Brown.
Tomorrow is the
The boys volleyball.
great pass by Jenna
Wilson.
Jenna Wilson on that. Forgot her last name.
Ooh, great.
I confuse her and Jenna Love a lot.
That was a what was that, a dig? That was a great dig by Jenna Wilson right there.
Blocked by Hudson Roberts as well.
2 sophomores.
Good pass.
They've been doing pretty good on these receives. So we though. Score is
Ball is
4-1. Warriors way.
hit in for the kill by Carly Brown.
Yep.
Tomorrow's homecoming events and dress up day is Adam Sandler versus Soccer Mom. Ball is hit out. And the event is the boys volleyball tournament.
Yep. Going for a 3-peat this year.
Juniors are 2-time champions.
2-time champs. The senior class last year was pretty solid.
Still took them down.
Still took them down. They got a set on us, but more or less we did not play good that set.
That's what we'll say.
That's what we'll say. One of the players on that team, AJ Nauman, is in attendance for senior night.
Good kill by Panthers.
And I'm not sure if Will Delaney did.
I don't know if he probably did.
He probably did. He's also in attendance tonight, supporting the seniors. Score is 4-3. Warriors are up. Eastbrook gets it over. Set to Carly Brown. Oh,
Oh, that ball is hit strong, but hit out of bounds.
that was a strong hit.
Serving for Eastbrook is number 5, Adriana Kogan.
Tipped. Oh. Great recovery.
Good defense by Eastbrook.
Great block by Amelia Hudson-Roberts. She's had a good amount of those this season.
She goes back to serve for Wes-Del.
Yep. Preparing her for varsity. Next year's going to be a new slate with a lot of seniors graduating. That was a miscommunication, it looked like. How many seniors do we have graduating? 5?
We have 5.
5. Yep. Just opens up spots for underclassmen.
Serving for Eastbrook is number 2, Jada Horn.
Excuse me.
Ball is a service error out. Back to serve for Wes-Del is number 2, Emerson Campbell.
We have some new line judges today.
Ryan New back there, and I don't know who the other one
I do
is.
not. I think it might be an Eastbrook parent. Ryan New. Oh, okay. I know whose parent that is. Took me a sec.
Ball is hit into the net by Eastbrook.
Scores now 7-5. Oof. And they get it over. Is that Carly Brown? And good hit. Oh.
Good job by Eastbrook, the blocker, number 20 on that. Faith Johnson to recover from her tip block.
Definitely threw off the defense of the Warriors. Probably thought they were going to hit her up.
Serving for Eastbrook is number 6, Lauren Gross.
Scores now 7-6. I don't know the official record for the JV squad, but
2 losses, I
2
did.
losses is all I know, which is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Serving for Wes-Del is number 13, Carly Brown.
You build your programs through, and that is out. You build your programs through the JV and C team squads at the end of the day.
Serving for Eastbrook is number 20. We don't have that on the program.
I do not.
Sorry to number 26. We'll just call you number 26 for the day.
Ooh. That. Nothing wrong with, what are we going to call it? Scrappy? It's not scrappy.
Messy.
Messy play.
Serving for Wes-Del is number 4, Jenna Wilson, as number 11, Amelia Hudson-Roberts comes back into the game as she enters in for number 1, Kylan New.
A point is a point. Oh. Scores now 10-7. Warriors are up. And the student section is starting to show up already. It's a great sign.
Still waiting on football guys to go home and clean up a little bit.
Great save by the Warriors. Save? All my wording is wrong. Save. Clean up.
The kill by Harlan.
That was tipped. Scores now 11-7. She's been really good this season for the JV squad. And in the minutes she gets at varsity as well.
Ball is in for the ace.
She's one of our volleyball coaches. Tough coach to please. Oh, don't lie. That's what a fan just said.
Number 7, Rebecca Hayes, serving for Eastbrook. An ace.
And Eastbrook isn't in our conference, are they?
No.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. Cool Breeze
Yeah.
give me a look. I've only been here for a year. In other news, the Wes-Del esports team picked up a win.
A strong win,
Strong
13-0
against Winchester.
Winchester.
Usually matches, I heard, take an hour. This one got wrapped up in 20 minutes.
20
20
exactly
seconds.
27 minutes.
Which is
Timeout.
crazy.
Timeout on the court.
I believe we were ranked number 3. Foul.
Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Can't get copyrighted. We are back from break. Timeout. Break, timeout. Turn down. Buddy is eating his chicken nuggets from McDonald's, so we'll give him a sec. So it's only me right now. Oh, that was a great hit. I know they don't like it being called a spike, even though you think it's a spike, but it's a great hit.
I'm back.
How are those chicken nuggets?
Pretty good.
That's great. They got Baja Blast Mountain Dew now?
Yep.
It's interesting.
The ball is hit out for the Warrior point.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
You can try it if you want.
I might have to. I got my Dr. Pepper right now. From the... Oh, that was a kill.
An ace.
Not a kill, ace.
Not a kill.
Yeah, ace. I believe the Warriors are on a 7-0 run. Score was 10-9 at one point, I think. Not too sure. It's a pretty good run. Emma Harlan again.
Good
So
pass.
She, her and Carly Brown have had a lot of aces this year. And kills.
Good tip
It's
by
over.
Freeman.
Right in the spot where the defense isn't at. You don't always have to hit it hard.
Nope.
There's places where they aren't at. Scores now 18-9. Maharlo with another serve.
An overpass leads.
Is that an ace?
Uh,
Not too sure.
I don't
think
I
it
don't
is.
know. I'm not sure.
Call it an ace.
That one's an ace for sure.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be the hardest hit. They were definitely not expecting that. She's been hitting it hard today. Threw up a little change up. Oh, great save. And they make it over. Who was that? Number 1?
I believe number 7.
Number 7. And they call carry. Number 7.
A lift.
Number 7. Rebecca Hayes. Great save by Rebecca Hayes.
Ball's hit in from net by Harlan.
And Eastbrook is now in double digits.
Number 1, Jaden Luthi. Serving for Eastbrook. That ball is hit underneath the net.
today's free admission for Wes-Del students as well for senior night. Is it homecoming or is it because of senior night?
Both.
Both. There you go.
Kingston Browning walk in with the white hard hat.
Yeah. Right there.
Always fashionable by Kingston.
Yep. Student section is still rolling up. Are we streaming the away game tomorrow? Nope.
Nope.
No, we are not streaming the away game. Yeah. Randolph Southern is a good drive away.
Yeah.
I believe an hour, if I remember
45
correctly.
to an hour, I think.
45 to an hour. Jack Rooker and Cam Gleason also walking in the building. All white looks good. Set to Carly Brown. And
That ball is blocked. A great block. I don't know who that was by, number 20 or number 9.
I think it might have been 9. Carly's laughing it off. Being a good sport about it.
I think that was number 9, Miley
I believe
Leffler.
So they are on a 4-0
An
run.
ace by number 5. That is Adriana Kogan.
Yep, they're on a 5-0 run now. Sure, we'll pick it back up. There we go. Great dig by Emerson Campbell, and Carly Brown gets it over. Into the
That one.
Oh, that was blocked. I don't know by who, but it was blocked. I think it was Carly Brown.
She gets her revenge back.
Yep.
Serving for Wes-Del is number 11, Amelia Hudson-Roberts. Ball is blocked out of bounds by Campbell.
I think that might have been her first time actually getting contact with the ball in the front row.
Yeah. Not the tallest
She
out of everyone.
Turned around and started making a joke with her coach. Still joking around about it. Oof.
Overpass.
Let's see if we can get a block right here. They tip it over for safe measures. And, oh, another block.
Eastbrook's getting on a nice run here.
Yes, they are. I think they're on a 7-1 run. Let's see what happens. Serving it. Oh, powerful hit.
Good.
They get it over.
Good platform set by Freeman right there. Balling for the kill by number 20. That is Faith Johnson for Eastbrook.
They're on a roll right now.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's a timeout here soon by Coach Mariah Berry.
Oh, I thought you might call it right there. Yeah. I
Just
think
trying
if
to-
they score, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's calling that.
23-19 now for Eastbrook. That is number 2, Jada Horn serving.
You gotta believe in your players, so. Let's see. Jada Wilson gets it over, and great dig by Harlan. Oh,
Free ball sent over by Brown.
get it up.
That
you go.
ball's hit 4 times.
We killed a run right there.
Where is that set point now with Emerson Campbell serving?
They have some. Eastbrook had pretty good momentum right there. Let's see. Jenna Wilson. Oh.
Good save by
And that
Freeman.
works. There you go.
Emma got out there on that
That
one.
was a strong hit. Great dig. Let's see if we recover. And we do.
Great rally going on now.
Yep. Score's now 24-4.
Number 1 coming in for number 19 for Eastbrook. That is Jaden Luthi coming in for Delaney Elliott. As Lauren Gross serves.
Oh,
And ace for Lauren.
she might call a timeout right here. Yep,
Yep, timeout.
timeout. Talking things over. Great run by Eastbrook.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Here we are returning from timeout. Warriors 1 point away from
Winning.
set number 1 victory.
Eastbrook is not giving up, though. Being down by, I think, 7 1 point. And back in the game right now. And,
Great up by number 2 for Eastbrook.
yep. It's a good game.
Ball is out.
Out.
Ball's
That was
out.
a close call. Hard call. Eastbrook player's not too happy about it, but tough call.
We'll be back for set number 2. Here we are for set number 2. Eastbrook will serve first, and that is number 19, Delaney Elliott, serving.
Seems to. Oh, they're telling the student section to move up. Yeah.
There we go.
Last set was pretty good. It looked like Wes-Del had a Travis Bunch is going nuts. I don't even know where he is.
I don't see him.
Yeah, me either.
I'm sure he'll text you.
Yeah, last set looked like obvious victory by the Wes-Del Warriors until Eastbrook went on a run. Nothing wrong with good games. Better to commentate anyway, isn't that right, Cool Breeze?
Yep. Ball's hit into the net by Eastbrook. Warriors get that point. Number 10, Emma Harlan, serving for Wes-Del. Ball is tipped in by the setter. That is number 7, Rebecca Hayes. Number 20 comes back in for Eastbrook, Faith Johnson.
Student section looking pretty good so far.
We're not always that big in size, but
Hard over size.
yeah,
Wait,
we're allowed a lot.
Is that the quality over quantity?
Ball is dropped in by number 20.
I don't know. Is it hard over size? Is that a saying, or did I just make that up?
I think you just made that up.
Hard. Okay, I did make that.
Hard over matter, I think, is a saying.
Huh. Romine's laughing at us. You're an English teacher, you'd know. Is it hard over size a thing? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
He's laughing. Okay, I made myself sound dumb.
You do that a lot. It's okay.
Yeah. Great save.
Great plays by Jenna Wilson.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Maybe doing that tomorrow in the boys volleyball game.
That's all you.
The kill by Eastbrook.
Now they're up 5-2. Looks to be a good game. Marianne is here to take pictures with Mac Photography. Oof.
The ace by, that is Adriana Kogan.
Yep. 6-2 now. Oh, wow. Stayed on the net for a while there. That's Taylor Freeman.
Barely gets it over, but a double by the Warriors.
I think on a 5-0 round. Yep.
Ball's hit out.
Eastbrook's varsity seems to be pretty hype. Our varsity is in the locker room. I wonder what unis they're gonna wear. I saw a camera with the white
So that means the rest of the team. Wait, no. Yeah, Cam's the libero.
When they wore their grays, Cam was in maroon, if I'm not mistaken.
So we'll probably be in our maroons.
I think so.
Double.
That is a double. Not too happy about that call. The Eastbrook players, not me. I'm happy about that call.
Taylor Freeman serving for Wes-Del. She's been on point with her serves today.
She has.
Barely going over the net. Great placement.
And that
and
is
the
a
kill by Carly Brown.
Bounces off the door. Throws it into the net. Score's now 8-5. Eastbrook is up. These are some pretty good serves. Looking like Ty Freeman, her brother, out there. Nice.
That ball is dropped in for the kill for Hudson Roberts.
That's a great placement. And timeout by Eastbrook. The Warriors go on a 4-0 run.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We are back. I know you guys missed us. Oh, nope. Brady's eating his chicken nuggets. I am back. And a ace. Usually Brady does that. We're not used to doing that. Taylor Freeman pretty on point with her serving. She has been serving since we've been down by 6, and the score is now 8-7. But also the dig. Brady's drinking the new Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Kill. That was a kill. Brady told me to make sure I say that. A kill by who, Brady?
Carly Brown.
Carly Brown. And
an ace.
An ace? She's on a roll. Now we are up. We're just down by 6. Great run. Hopefully we will continue this. And, you know, she brought us back into the game. You can't be mad at that.
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah, that's true, Brady. Just like Romine didn't like it.
Romine is now coming to an end.
All good things must come to an end, like these seniors volleyball careers, unfortunately. It is senior night. Other than that.
Good pass.
Yep. It looked like it was just going to be right
and
in.
The kill.
Another kill.
Headshot.
Great kill by Carly Brown. She hits the ball pretty hard. Student section looks pretty full. We're getting there. What people are going to... Oh. Let's see if they get over. They do not. I can't do math right now. 9-1 run. There you go.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Number 11, Amelia Hudson-Roberts, serving for Wes-Del.
Looks to be
A one-handed pass.
She doesn't usually play.
We've been told don't do that in the game tomorrow.
We have been told. Oh, wow.
Great.
You know what?
Great diving effort by number 20. That is Faith Johnson.
Amelia Hudson-Robert has kept these points alive, or plays. I don't know what to call it.
Plays.
And she's been subbed out now. For number 7, Mackenzie
McFalls.
McFalls. A lot of ends. Score's now 11-10. Game of runs, game of momentum. Just like most sports.
Blocked by number 20. That is Faith Johnson.
They've been doing a pretty good job blocking.
Said a lot of Johnson's name tonight.
Yes, we have. Is she on the varsity roster?
I'm looking.
Well, if she's not, she might be after this game. What do you think?
I think she should be.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Getting there. Oh.
Brown hits that into the net.
Good recovery.
The ball hits off the speaker.
Like
Harlan stays with it.
Yeah, it went pretty high.
The Warrior side out. Back to serve for Wes-Del is number 2, Emerson Campbell.
Yep. Also one of our junior coaches. QB1 has entered the building.
Ball is hit.
QB1 has entered the building with his all white. Looks to have a big week against Tinley.
Ball is served out by Wes-Del. Number 26, we don't have a name for her.
Oh, wait, I forgot about that. Maybe they just don't have a, whatever her number is in that jersey color. Oh, ooh, that was.
Almost a great play.
Yeah. She's a libero, so you'd think she'd have her number on here.
Which,
Maybe.
maybe she's just wearing a different jersey tonight.
Maybe. Oh, and that was
An ace.
nice by Carly Brown. She got a good amount of those this season. The game will be streamed Friday night, homecoming game against the
Tinley Tigers.
Tinley Tigers. Trying to remember that. By the
Tip ball
best
for
sports
an
network,
ace.
by the best sports network in Indiana.
I wouldn't say Indiana. I'd say the nation.
Yep. Ran by Mr. Romine.
And another ace for Carly Brown.
Score's now 17-13. Warriors are up. And an ace? I don't know. She made contact with the ball, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, me either. Swim section's looking deep. Love to see it. Cool Breeze himself will be leading the chants today. I always
Unless if it's a chant we get in trouble for, I am not leading.
He always makes me lead those. He always makes me do those.
I don't do the bad chants.
Yep. I give him some pointers for chance. His wingman. Oh.
And an ace for Eastbrook.
The seniors do not allow me to be in the front, unfortunately. Cool Breeze gets a pass because he just gives off Cool Breeze, I guess. Must be
I
something.
am him.
You're him. Oh, ran into.
Good tip by Brown.
That was a good play by Carly Brown. Said her name a lot today. And sub.
Hudson Roberts returning for Wes-Del.
Yep.
As Jenna Wilson serves for Wes-Del. And the kill.
$19-17. Looks to be a good game.
Do you see a number 13 on the court?
Let me see.
I don't think so.
So that's
I'm thinking number 26, maybe
I think you're
Brayley
right.
McNutt.
Brayley, what?
McNutt.
There you go. 26 has a name now.
I don't know for sure. She's Brayley for the rest of
Good night.
this match.
I don't see number 13. I think that might be it.
All right. Solve the mystery, maybe.
There you go. Right. That's out.
Ball is in
In.
for the kill.
That's in. Oh, never mind. I'm mistaken.
I think he might have switched the one from earlier with that one.
Maybe. Maybe make up for it.
Could have been a makeup call by Ryan New.
Yeah, you know, they get, it's a hard position. It's tough
Ball
calls.
moves
to make.
fast.
Yeah. Just try the best of your ability. Oh, great job.
Collision by Eastbrook. They're all right.
It's her second time doing that, and it's worked. She's 2 for 2.
She's pretty good at those
Yep.
sendovers.
Brady Burden, a.k.a. Cool Breeze, will be doing that a good amount tomorrow. And
Trying to at least.
yep.
Number 3, Taylor Freeman, who's been serving great today, is back again.
We are streaming that, are
And
we?
she gets another ace.
Fridays? Fridays? Are we streaming Fridays? Volleyball? Does think so. Fortunately, you guys will be missing out on good content. It's fine. You guys can hear about it in the. Oh,
And another ace for Freeman.
Looks like the ball is going to go out right there.
And we are here for match point
Match point.
as the Warriors lead 24-18.
Looks to get it with his flag. Extended reach.
He is a character. I will say that.
And
another ace to end it off for Taylor and the rest of the Warrior squad.
no, I think she deserved that game point after
Yep.
she performed right there. All right.
So we're gonna do the senior night festivities, and then we will send it over to Coach John McLaughlin.
Maybe Mealy?
I don't think he's
Doesn't think
no,
so?
just
John
Neil,
McLaughlin.
just McLaughlin.
One-man show.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Her future plans are undecided on a major, but plans to go to college. Chloe Poe. Susie Shields. Susie, the parent is Karen Shields. She plans to attend Purdue University to study agribusiness. Susie Shields. Next, Heidi Story. She's the daughter of Mark and Molly Story. Her future plans are to go to college and major in exercise science. Heidi Story. Last, we have Suzanne Story. She's the daughter of Mark and Molly Story. Her future plans are to attend Taylor University to play volleyball and major in global studies. Suzanne Story. Let's give one more round of applause for Eastbrook's 5 seniors. Congratulations, ladies. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Warrior volleyball seniors, beginning with Olivia Embry. Olivia is the daughter of Rowdy and Lisa Embry. She plans to attend college, but she is undecided on her major. Actually, she's undecided where she's going to attend college, but she's planning on majoring in business and marketing and social media. While at Wes-Del, she's a part of DECA for 2 years, FBLA 2 years, Student Council, and National Honor Society. She played volleyball for 4 years, Muncie volleyball for 4 years, and track for 2 years. Her favorite high school memory was winning the Kay Saunders tournament this year and last year, I believe. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Olivia Embry. Hannah Kelly. Hannah is the daughter of Rachel and Tom Harbison and Kevin Kelly. She plans to attend Purdue University and major in chemistry. While at Wes-Del, she's in Student Council for 4 years, Athletic Leadership Council for 4 years, FCCLA for 2 years, SAD for 2 years, Spanish Club for 3 years, STEM Club for 1 year. She played volleyball for 4 years and track for 2 years. Her favorite high school memory are all of the late night football games. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Kelly. Next, Cameron Love. Cameron is the daughter of Chad and Casey Love. She plans to attend Ball State University and major in interior design. Activities she's involved in throughout high school: 2 years of Spanish club, 3 years of drama club, and 1 year of SAD. She played volleyball for 4 years and softball for 3 years. Her favorite high school memory being rivals with all the grades during homecoming week. It gets a little intense, she says. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Love. Raven Luzatter. Raven is the daughter of Jenny Luzatter and Bert Mitchell. She plans to attend college at Indiana Wesleyan University. She plans to major in pastoral care, counseling, and worship ministry. Activities she was involved in: FCA for 2 years, basketball for 7 years, Athletic Leadership Council for 1 year, choir 2 years, and drama for 3 years. She played basketball and volleyball while attending Wes-Del. Her favorite high school memory: building connections with teachers and students and being more open about her faith. Ladies and gentlemen, Raven Luzatter. Avery Townsend. Avery is the daughter of Amy and Andy Townsend. She's undecided on where she plans to attend college at this time. She's also undecided about her major. Her activities she was involved in high school: 4 years volleyball, 4 years FBLA, 4 years art club, 4 years student council, 3 years Spanish club, 3 years athletic leadership council, 3 years softball. And by what I just said, she played volleyball and softball while in high school. Her favorite high school memory: winning the Kay Saunders invite back-to-back. Ladies and gentlemen, Avery Townsend. At this time, everybody please get on your feet. And let's give these girls and their parents one more huge round of applause for a great career and legacy they are leaving here at Wes-Del. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Wes-Del Sports Network. I'm Coach McLaughlin. I'm joined tonight by special guest, assistant to the superintendent, Jason Slopsema. Coach, how's it going today?
You know, it's going well, Coach. I appreciate the invite tonight. I'm going to let everyone out there right now know my knowledge of volleyball will be well known tonight, or lack thereof.
You'll be right at home then with me. We'll have a good time tonight, but we wanted to come on just a few minutes early to talk to you a little bit about tonight's matchup and a little bit about what's going on, our special night tonight. So tonight the Wes-Del Warriors are hosting the Eastbrook Panthers just down the road, the CIC Conference school that is again just down the road from us. But they come in tonight as our opponent, and Wes-Del is looking to have a great night tonight. One of the reasons why Wes-Del is excited about tonight is it's senior night. So we have 5 seniors on the team, and those seniors are Cameron Love, Hannah Kelly, Raven Luzader, Olivia Embry, and Avery Townsend. And we'll talk a little more about them as the season goes, or as the night goes on. But they'd love to play their last game right here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium to a victory. And so it's a special night, not only because it's the last home game of the year, but it's a special night because it's senior night. And you can remember back to those senior nights years ago. And anytime you were coaching or anytime that you were a player, senior nights are always special.
They are real special, Coach. And I vividly remember mine, excited about it. And then at halftime, I was pretty mad because we were losing it in basketball at that time. And, you know, from the coaching standpoint, it was special for, you know, coaching girls basketball. It was special for those girls just like it is for the guys. And as a coach, you just hope your players come out ready, not too involved emotionally with the senior night. And so hopefully these girls they've enjoyed their moment, and tonight they cap it off with a good victory.
Yeah, you'd love to see them, like I said, and go out with a victory, and everyone wants to play for you. And in a way, you just have to kind of turn the page. And that's hard to do sometimes, especially if you're emotionally invested and you care about your team, which I know these girls do. It's hard to turn that page sometimes. So let's hope we can get off to a good start with the seniors and continue going. Wes-Del comes in with a 16-6 record now with a trip to Blue River this weekend in the Class A showdown. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but
here in just a second, 3-1 with that, didn't they?
Came away 3-1 and played really well. We'll talk just a little bit about that as we go, but right now we're going to pause and honor the country with the national anthem.
Between the Panthers of Eastbrook High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, we'd like to introduce our officials in tonight's contest. Please meet Mary Goff and Lynn Blevins. These individuals have committed their time to our student athletes, and we appreciate their efforts and sacrifices. Fans, if you feel the need to verbally express your displeasure with our officials, please know that your actions will be an absolute contradiction to the values and beliefs of Wes-Del Athletics. Please join me in applause for our game officials and their commitment to education-based athletics. Now please rise to your feet for the playing of our national anthem.
So we're back after that rendition of the national anthem. We've been really spoiled this year. We've had either the choir or Emily Loved You, just about every one of those. And so we missed her tonight that she wasn't able to be here. But we are happy to go. And she is saying greetings from, on the chat, saying greetings from Australia. So don't feel that bad for her, folks.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so 16-6, like we were saying, Wes-Del, the junior varsity got a nice win right before the game today and moved their record to 11-2 this year, and were able to get a victory against Eastbrook. But varsity looking to push that record to 17-6. We mentioned that they are coming off the showdown at Blue River. They were able to beat Indianapolis Lutheran, who I thought was a really good win. We played them and beat them 2-0, but we played them and they were a scrappy team the first game of the day. Sometimes in those tournaments when you got to ride all the way over there and play at 9 in the morning, you never know what you're going to get. But then we were able to beat Cowan pretty convincingly. Dropped to Springs Valley, who I know at one point this year was number 1 in 1A and was a really, really big team and a good team. We dropped that game, but we were up 18-10 in one of those in the first set, and probably the girls felt like they probably should have won. But nevertheless, a good team, and did find some positives coming out of that. And then they took that to the crossover in the third, fourth place game, and were able to beat Lagodi, who was a good team, and beat them 2-0 and got third place in the tournament overall. So it was a good day for Wes-Del, and always a tough, you think about 1A and there's some now 2A schools in there. Your alma mater, Mr. Slopsma, was in there, and they were, I think they either won or got second. They got second to Springs Valley. So we lost to the champions, but LCC and now a 2A team, they played really well also. So it was a good weekend, and we're hoping that we can lead that right into tonight. Let's again mention our seniors on senior night. You'll see them in and out, but Cameron Love, Hannah Kelly, Raven Lazatter, Olivia Embry, and Avery Townsend. And so special night for them. Special night. A lot of times I remind our guys before they go out, senior night's just as much for the parents as it is for the kids. So you can see us getting ready to warm up here, and got a good student section tonight. Looks like it was a dress in white or a white out or something. I don't know.
I think it's white out, Coach.
Is that what it's called? All right.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody got the memo.
And being at Blue River for 5 years before coming to Wes-Del, that Class A showdown, that's always some good volleyball.
Yeah, that's great.
And every year that I was there, that the champion out of that usually was in the state final in all 5 years. And I think I know for sure one year, I think a couple of years, the final match at that Class A showdown ended up being the Class 1A state championship match too.
Yeah, because you think about Springs Valley came from quite a distance. So Lagodi, there were some teams in there that traveled quite a bit. We had Indianapolis Lutheran. So we had the whole state pretty much covered. So it was a great tournament, and I love going to play in those tournaments and challenge yourself. We played in a tough one earlier in the year at Noblesville too, where we were by far the smallest school, and held our own there too. So the girls, I think, have been well tested, and hopefully they're ready to go tonight. The music says we're ready, so I think we're ready. And
there's a lot of you can feel the energy in here tonight. You can tell that the crowd came out, students came out really well to cheer on those seniors and support them. So that's what you want to see when you're at a small school.
Yeah, anytime you get this kind of support, and we'll talk a little bit as we go here about homecoming, but it is homecoming week too. So here's the first serve, set up to Liv. And a nice quick set right down the middle. That's the money ball we've talked about all year. That quick set right down the middle, and her and Rachel, when they get that, they swing with confidence. And that was a very confident first swing. Jenna Love comes in, and she'll go back to serve. Eastbrook keeps it alive, sends it over on 3. Cameron Love out to Olivia, gets another chance. Tipped, played over by Wes-Del, back row attack by Rachel, and that's going to be a kill. So a great start for the girls so far.
when we get those good sets like that, Coach, our girls, they really do a good job of getting it and going.
It's like we've talked about. It starts with a good pass at the beginning to get the ball to the setter, and then good hard swing. Jenna's able to just keep that alive.
That was a great dig.
Rachel from the back plays it up, and now it's Eastbrook's turn on offense. And Eastbrook keeps it alive off the block. Swing again, back to Rachel. Jenna's going to do a quick set. I knew that was coming, but timing was a little off.
Yeah. Ella, I think maybe got a little excited on that one. She saw that, and it was set perfect. She just mistimed that jump there. Doesn't happen very often.
Heidi Story played on Rachel's travel team for 2 years, and one of Rachel's really good friends. And she's able to get the ball in. There's the quick set again. And they're going to call a carry. Oh, they called it 2. I'm sorry, on the set. So I didn't feel like that. I thought maybe it was going to call carry. I didn't see the 2, but apparently he did. They're not getting anything past this crew. They got their headphones on. Pass from Rachel to Jenna, going back to Liv on the backside this time, and dug out nicely by Eastbrook.
That was.
There's a swing, and that's going to be 4. She didn't get that over. Much as we wanted to block that, we just weren't able to. So luckily for us, we didn't, because we got it on 4. And here comes the student section, loud and proud tonight. Olivia Delaney back to serve. Nice serve to the back row. And that's a push that doesn't go over. And a point. Liv served really well in the tournament this past weekend. She really put the opposing team back on their heels defensively. There's another nice serve. This time played to the backside. Tipped. Cameron Love keeps it alive. Jenna back to Olivia, and they'll send it over on 3 and find a way to get the ball to the floor. Biff with kind of one of those smiles like, we'll take it. I've seen those smiles before. Hey, how did that basket go in, or I'm not sure, but we'll take them.
Really good start. Like said before, senior night, you don't know kind of maybe how the players are going to come out. These girls have come out focused and ready to play.
That one's side out to Eastbrook, so Eastbrook will go back to serve. First substitution. It's number 4, Goff in. She'll send it over. Taken by Rachel. Jenna up to.
That didn't feel good, Coach.
That didn't feel good. And when you got a big student section and they're all saying, I don't know what that means, but they're all smacking the top of their head. On your head, I think they're saying. And
there's some watery eyes right there, Coach.
yeah, it's not pretty. And people think there's not any contact in volleyball. There you go. Full contact sport sometimes. Big swing. Liv keeps it alive, and Biff tries to get out of the way, but she did a nice job of popping it up in the air, but we weren't able to get to it. Got some veteran line judges tonight, Ryan New and Keith Roberts. Keith is up for, we've talked about it many times, he is up for lineman of the year this year, line judge of the year. Cross the body, not able to go in, and that's out of bounds, and point inside out over to Wes-Del. Here comes the substitution. Seniors into the game. Avery Townsend and Olivia Embry. Avery with a 7-4 lead. She'll be serving. Sent to the back. Played up by Eastbrook. And popped up in the air and punched over. That's about all she could do with that one. Got to stay out of that net. Avery keeps it alive. Cameron goes and gets it like she should on 2. And somehow Olivia got that one over without going in the net.
Good hustle right there.
Yes, a nice block there by Raven Lozatter.
Yeah, I don't know how Embry stopped going over the net or across the line or anything.
I don't either. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how she kept her body from the tightrope. There's a swing blocked nicely by Raven and Olivia. Another chance. Tipped over this time, and Cameron not able to come up with it. She was there, kind of almost bounced up and hit her in the head. She couldn't get it up high enough. So that sends back number 26, the libero, Suzanne Story. Played up and hit, and that's in. A little miscommunication.
Just getting ready to say that, Coach. A little miscommunication there on who was going to go with that for that one.
And Biff is telling them to communicate. You want to be aggressive. Oh, Story back to serve again. This time played up by Rachel. Out the net. And
just a hard ball to get to when it goes in the
yeah,
net like that.
it is. So you
trying to get it back out.
Got to get a little better pass there from the start. That one would have been close. We're going to play it off the. Oh, we can still play it over.
Oh.
Didn't realize it, where the ball was. It's the only sport, I say this all the time, but it's the only sport you can play off the rafters. I lost a game where we threw it off the rafters. I keep bringing that up because I still remember it my first year here. We were up and threw the ball off the rafters. And the other team got the ball, scored a basket, and won. That's out, and there's the side out that Wes-Del needed. So now Rachel McLaughlin will come back and serve. Nice serve, played up. That's two, or a lift, one or the other. Called it two.
Called it two there.
Rachel will go back and serve again. Second serve in a row, played in the middle. Wes-Del should be able to attack out of this. Push to the back this time for Rachel, and a nice swing, and played by the libero. Nice swing, and a nice
was a
up.
great dig.
Oh, I think Avery didn't realize Rachel was right there, and so she did what she's supposed to, be aggressive and go get the ball. So it's a side out to Eastbrook. Wes-Del up by one. Serve, played up by Rachel, over to Olivia. And Cameron gets a rare chance for a swing. Nice swing, and that's a side out. Actually, will keep it at Eastbrook with the point. So Wes-Del off to a good start now. Eastbrook, to their credit, has fought their way right back into this game, and we're tied at 10. Pushed out to Olivia, and a good, nice hard swing. Dug out nicely by the libero. Now a back row swing. Played up by Rachel. Avery finds that middle spot, and that is going to find the out of bounds, and Avery does that several times a match. She'll try to find the middle. Eastbrook able to keep it alive. 11-10. There's blocked, but out of bounds. So it'll be a side out and back to a tie ball game. Eastbrook's playing pretty scrappy right now, being able to keep a lot of those balls alive. Olivia with a chance here on senior night, played up nicely by Eastbrook, and then hit into the net. And here comes our substitution against senior Hannah Kelly will come in, and Jenna Love will come in and go back to serve. I say this a lot, but you can watch Jenna serve. It reminds me a lot of a free throw shooter. Does the same routine every time and right into her comfort zone. Probably why she's one of the better servers on the team. It's all about routine.
This is about the fifth game I've been to, and she's been consistent from that serve spot all year long that I've seen.
There's another one. Nice serve. That's out of bounds. Oh, that's in, says Ryan New, and he just dropped a notch on the. He was up there. He was contending in second place, but I think he dropped down to third.
I think he forgot to put his contacts in tonight.
He
Coach.
did. He was up for line judge of the year. He was a close tie, neck and neck with Keith, but he's fallen off a little bit after that one. Jenna out. Didn't work this time, and so Eastbrook 13-13 with the serve. Biff giving some instructions there. Heidi Story back to serve for Eastbrook. Over to Jenna, pushes it out to Hannah. Swung, blocked. Again, another chance. This time it's Olivia on the other side. Played out, dug out nicely. And she's all over the net, so it's going to be a side out.
Yeah.
She couldn't help herself, but that one wasn't a question.
That was not a question at all. She jumped and that momentum just kept going with her.
Oh, and there's a nice serve. Olivia gets us on the board there, keep us going. Wes-Del gets back to that 2-point lead. You haven't got to hear some of my volleyball theories throughout the year, but I love to have a 3-point lead. Romine's over here laughing because he's heard them all and they don't really make any sense, but I love playing with at least a 3-point lead. I guess anybody would, but that's my rule. Ooh, and that's Keith calls it out.
I don't know on that one. I don't know on that one.
I don't know now.
That looked like it, touched. The whole ball has to be out, right, Coach?
Well, yeah, any parts of the ball hits the line, I may have to go down and remind Keith of that. Oh, there, ball doesn't lie.
Yeah, that ball doesn't lie. That's a favorite line of Coach Mealy's during basketball season.
Yeah, he'll say that a few times, and mine. Wes-Del holding on to a 2-point lead. That's 2, but they didn't call it.
No miscommunication again there.
We got to talk and communicate. And girls are talking through it right now. Really have to, when they give you a chance like that and they don't hit it very hard on a 3-ball, you got to really make sure that you make them pay. There's a short serve. That's going to go over. And that's in. Eastbrook is getting fired up now, so it's 16-16, tie game. And Eastbrook's hanging tough. As new kids on the block would say, they're hanging tough. Rachel with a swing. And that one doesn't quite get over. Swung like she had confidence from that last one. Well, Wes-Del, even though it has been tied, has led the whole way. It's been tied or they've had the lead. I don't believe Eastbrook ever was able to take a 1-point lead at all, but nevertheless, Wes-Del loved to build on that lead. Played up. It's going to be from the back, and that's going to be out. And this time it's called out, and we'll keep it. So a 2-point lead with Avery serving.
Coach, we get a break here.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued why 3 points? Where'd you come up with the number 3 and the famous? So it could be a discussion point here.
Well, I can cover it. That was serve out of bounds. It's a little side out to Eastbrook. I feel like it gives you enough of a chance to break that momentum. So 1 or 2 points don't hurt you. You can still give up a couple points and still have the lead. If it's 1 or 2, it just seems like that's too close for me. Again, it makes no sense, but Rachel from the backside played into the net, swung and hit, and finds the back corner. So we're tied up at 18s. And Eastbrook is playing well, and Wes-Del has not quite found their momentum they had at the beginning of the game. Played up. Avery's going to swing over, and Rachel's going to get a little tip, and that goes out of bounds. And that somehow was tipped, and somehow will go over to Wes-Del. It wasn't Rachel's hardest hit, but it was able to get it just enough to get blocked out of bounds. So Wes-Del with a 1-point lead. And Eastbrook keeps it alive.
Got to take advantage
quick right here. Raven, nice swing. And Eastbrook plays it back to Heidi, and nobody there. And it's a tie game, folks, at 19.
That seems to be a tough corner for us.
Yes. Well, what a lot of people don't see is sometimes they're just one person back, but we have people that cover the front. I was told this, not that I understand it a whole lot, but people that are covering that mid area there. But the key is that you have to get a block. We have to get a block on. So anything that's not hit very hard, we should be able to get to. A block is going to allow us to obviously take care of that, and it's not going to get to that back row. But if that situation, Obviously, we didn't get the block, and the ball finds the corner. So, homecoming week this week. Football game this Friday night. Don't forget, it starts at 7:30. We'll probably be on the air a little bit after I can get home and eat some my Halloween, or not Halloween, my parade candy, which you and I usually stand together at the parade.
That's right. And I've seen you wrestle many kids away when you go for those dots.
I
For
was
those
gonna
that
say,
don't know, Coach McLaughlin's favorite candy are the dots.
Dots and hot tamales. If those get thrown out, I will push a little kid out of the way. You've seen it. But the homecoming game is this Friday night, 7:30 start, so that we can get over and do the parade. Parade time start 5:30, I believe. Anybody knows? Does that sound right? 5:30.
I think it's 5.
Okay. Well, 5 or 5:30. Get there at 5. You'll get a good spot if it doesn't start by then. We're back to the live action here. Olivia's going to swing and get it, and then Wes-Del back with that lead, and this goes to Mr. Mealy's. He always likes to push on me that the first team to 20 usually wins.
That's definitely the kind of result you want out of a timeout, to come out and execute like they did.
Stay aggressive for sure, yes, and then we serve it out of bounds and give it right back to them. So now we're tied up at 20. This is number 10, Al Scott, serving. Game's tied at 20. Going to play it off the top here. Over to Ella. She tips it over. Eastbrook on the attack. And that's going to be out of bounds. And so Wes-Del will get back to that 1-point lead. Student section try to put a little extra vibe on there. And it's over to Jenna. Jenna will get the serve as she comes in. 3 bounces and a hit. And there you go. Nice serve to start us. Nice swing. Kept alive. Got to make them pay right here. And there you go. That's quick. And we get that working. If we can get that working, it's hard to defend. And there's a timeout by Eastbrook. I notice we've got some celebrities in the crowd. We've got Mr. Hansen, always my favorite. Tony Cox, the best trainer in the world, is here. We're so lucky that he's ours, but the best trainer in the world is here. And Mr. Hansen and his wife sitting down there in the corner. Saw Mr. Purdue walk through a minute ago. And so I'm sure there's some other dignitaries besides yourself and I. We use that term very loosely. Mr. Denny's decided he's not going to play music today, I guess. He just going to let us get serious during these timeouts. So I'm not sure where he is. He's probably changing some cheese right now or something. Cheese machine or something like this, along those lines. So timeout, Wes-Del 22-20 lead. I always like to say make sure you get this one in, and Jenna does. That should have been 2. Played up by Rachel over to Jenna. Hannah with a chance, and that's going to be just long out of bounds, and Eastbrook gets the point. Be side out. Over to Eastbrook. Still here in set number 1. Seems like this one's taking a while.
I was just thinking the same thing. But like
a lot of points, though, I guess.
You said Eastbrook's just been battling. Keep scrapping and finding ways to get points.
Kept alive there. Nice dig by Eastbrook. And Mr. Dean found the music all of a sudden. We're going to play through it. Play through the music, baby. We're on streets. This is playing from the streets now all of a sudden. And there we go. And whatever that song was, it worked for her. Wes-Del with a 2-point lead. You notice they weren't phased. The girls weren't phased. They just played. Kind of like the dodgeball tournament today. And Wes-Del now at set point. So out of that timeout, they're able to rattle off some points here. And here we go with Liv with a chance to finish this set number 1. Be nice to get this set under our belt. We haven't played our best volleyball and still have a chance to find a way to win. Jenna hits it up. Hannah taps it over. Eastbrook on the attack. Swing. And they're able to get a side out. So now they'll serve to keep themselves back in this game. They need to they need 2 points here to extend this.
looked a little bit like a little adjustment there, as you said earlier, where you kind of creep girls in to the middle there, and then we had the 3 girls stay back, and
yes,
we got the block and didn't have the girl right there in the middle.
Push to the back. Jenna keeps it alive. That'll be played in like by libero from the back row. That's out of bounds, and Keith Roberts throws his hands in the air like he just don't care. And Wes-Del gets the point and wins wins the first set, 25-22, to take a 1-0 lead. We'll take a short break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network and be right back with you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
So we're back here after Wes-Del takes set number 1, 25-22. 25-21. That was a little closer set, I believe, than Wes-Del would have liked. But I'll give Eastbrook credit. They were just stayed around and stayed scrappy. And sometimes with teams, you let them stick around and then you are playing with fire.
Yeah, and I'll say, though, the Wes-Del, the girls just never seem to get rattled, though. They realized they made some mistakes there, had some mishits, but they never lost composure and kept battling. And
yeah,
so
I think that's a great
point.
Yeah, that's a great point. They did. They just kept playing, almost like they weren't as worried about it as everyone in the stands was. So here we are to start set number 2. Raven Luzader will serve that out of bounds, and it will be point. So Eastbrook gets their first lead of the night with a 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Olivia Embry on senior night with a chance and dug out nicely, and then she gets the block right there. And so it is point for Wes-Del. Avery will come out, and Hannah Kelly will come in, and so will Jenna Love after Olivia Embry gets the point there. And Jenna will come in and serve for us. And ace for Jenna. One of the things I think is so important in volleyball, and it sounds really simple, but is to get that serve in, because you can't score, obviously, if you don't get it in, and it just gives the other team such a break when you don't get it in. So swing from the back row, and Rachel McLaughlin finds the open spot there in between 2 defenders.
very similar to how we started that first game, Coach.
You just got to drop off there. So there's a tap played up by Olivia. Backward set over to Hannah, and that's going to be just long. So Eastbrook will go back to serve here again with Heidi Story serving. And a little float serve played. There's the quick set. And Wes-Del now on the attack from the back row. Rachel McLaughlin, and she finds the back spot. Been doing more and more of that lately. Her and Olivia getting those back sets in the back row. It's tough to get a block on those because it's just hard to judge when they're coming and where they're going. It seems like we get good stuff from that. That'll send Olivia back to serve. Wes-Del with a 4-2 lead. Oh, that's played, and you can kick it.
I think it's the first time I've seen that, Coach.
I kept that alive, and that goes over. And Biff is questioning something, asking something about it. I think it was on the second hit. He wasn't questioning the kick, but I think on the second hit, maybe he thought it could have been something, a lift. So Eastbrook finds a way to kick themselves in for a point there. Somehow Rachel didn't get a great swing on that, but she got the point, and she'll take it. And Cameron Love will come back in to serve. You can see the fat heads are out tonight, and I don't mean just our boys basketball players. I'm talking about the posters that they have with the senior girls. So 2 service errors. One of the things as a coach, you just don't want to beat yourself, and that's no mental mistakes, and those service errors are kind of kept them in the game a little bit.
I know that's something that Coach Wilson really practices a lot and talks a lot about is the serve. So you know when those errors happen, he doesn't like it very much.
No.
You can tell by his reaction down there.
Nope. Oh, 5-5. Eastbrook again fights her way back into it. Raven with a swing, and that's going to be out of bounds. So Eastbrook gets the lead by 1. The other thing that sometimes it's harder to play a scrappy team than it is to play a really good team. You know, they just keep everything alive and keep things going and don't give up, and that's what we're seeing tonight with Eastbrook. There's a tap over, kept alive. Tapped again, this time passed out. Rachel will get a chance on a swing, and that is out of bounds. Tried to go down the line, wasn't able to get it in. And Biff's going to call a timeout with Eastbrook taking a 2-point lead, 7-5. Take a short break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
And we're back here after the timeout. See if Wes-Del can go good. There's a little better swing by Raven. Wes-Del was able to slow that down. So after a timeout, you talked about it earlier, after a timeout, we always want to see something positive. And right there you saw it.
That's a big point for us, Coach, with your theory of 3 points.
That's right. Don't want to get down too much.
Got to take advantage of this ball here.
Push, Raven, and that's long. So Eastbrook back to that 2-point lead, and they will have the serve. Cameron over to Olivia. Olivia swing and played up nicely by Eastbrook. Eastbrook on the attack. Story swings and dug out nicely by Olivia. Rachel gets a chance, rolls it over, and Eastbrook will play it back. Cameron to the back row for Olivia. Pushed up. And able to find his home spot there in the left side of the court. And it'll be a 3-point lead as Eastbrook extends their lead.
Be nice to get a side out
yes,
right here.
Would. Pushed out. Raven pushes it to the back and finds the back line, and that slaps the bleeding.
Just dropped right in there.
Just got it. And Keith was right there on the spot to call it in. So now let's see if we can get a few of these points back and get this back to Wes-Del's side. Rachel McLaughlin with the serve. Tapped over, kept alive. Pushed out to Olivia. Tipped over. And there's that open spot, and this time they can't kick it over. And so we're able to tie it back up. I believe is that tied up, or are we down one
down
still?
One.
Down one, sorry, down one. And Rachel with a chance to try to tie it up. Biff gives her the zone. She swings and hits it, and a nice serve. Dug out nicely. And that's in the side. And side out for Eastbrook.
Just not much you can do there. Don't get that block. There's not much you can do on that.
Not really.
One,
you're right. Very, very observant. You're picking this up. Eastbrook back to serve with a 2-point lead. Played up by Rachel. Over to Olivia, who will swing.
That's a good dig by them.
Nice dig by Eastbrook and kept alive. And there's a good block.
Yes.
And anytime they're off the line, if you can judge that, you know it's not going to go too high. If it goes too high, you just let it go because they end up out of bounds. Now here comes a substitution in. Emma Harlan's going to come in. And this weekend when Emma came in, we always seem to find a way to get a spark. So let's see if that happens again. Emma Harlan back to serve. And has always, one of the things she does well is serve. And so there's 1 point. Great block. Ties it up at 10. And Emma Harlan back to serve again. We'll let her serve as long as she can. Played over to the side. Eastbrook up with the swing. Dug out. Kept alive and hit over on 3. Wes-Del regroups. Tapped over, and that's what happens when you got to go out position that much. You sometimes don't get right back where you need to be, but to Eastbrook's credit, they kept it alive, but Wes-Del's right back in it now, only down 1. Love to get another side out here. Emma up, pushes it out to Ella. Nice swing, played up by Eastbrook. Libero to a back row hit. And Emma didn't get there in time, and it's another 2 points. And Biff's telling them to stay deeper on those. Can always come forward. It's the old outfielders rule. Easier to run forward than backwards. Another point. So Eastbrook extends it back to a 3-point lead. Wes-Del's got to try to figure out something that they can make happen here. There's a short serve. Pushed out. Olivia's going to push that to the back, and that was great. Nice little tap to the back corner. Hannah Kelly will come back in, and so will Jenna Love. Wes-Del down by 2, but with the serve.
Nice to see Jenna here get in and rattle off 3 or 4 points.
That'd be nice. Talked her right out of that one, didn't I? There's a side out over to Eastbrook with a 3-point lead again. And Heidi Story will go back to serve for Eastbrook. Played up by Harlan. There's your quick set, and that was tipped. They don't say it was tipped, I guess.
Must have went off the top of the net there.
Yes, I guess so. Oh, Eastbrook now with a 4-point lead. Olivia with the swing, and Eastbrook keeps it alive. Kept up by Rachel, over to Jenna. Harlan with the back swing from the back row. And Eastbrook, again, keeps it alive. That was close, and you got to play the close ones, we always say. Tipped over, and that's a point for Hannah Kelly, and it stops the bleeding and gets a ball back to Wes-Del's side, and Liv Delaney will go back to serve.
Yeah, sometimes you get those long volleys like that, just a little tip shot drops right over the blockers.
I always think those can be so demoralizing if you don't end up getting the point. You play that long.
Doesn't seem to be the case for Eastbrook right there.
Not right there. So Eastbrook with a 4-point lead. And Coach Wilson's already used one timeout, so he's probably hesitating to use another one right now. And there's a tip that'll fall in.
Great.
The block was right there, and she found the open spot. Oh, Wes-Del needs to get on a little bit of a roll here. So Biff's going to mix up his lineup a little bit here with Cameron Love back to serve. And a nice serve that falls in. And kept alive.
Great dig.
Pushed over to Rachel.
Cameron.
And that kept alive also. Jenna running into each other. Hannah will find that spot, but
I think they saved us out there.
pushed out to Rachel with a swing and a point.
Like you said, we got a little out of place there, a little miscommunication, running into each other. Great to see us get the point out of that.
Down 2 in the serve. Cameron gets it in. And then Eastbrook again just finds a way to keep it alive. There's Raven with a push. Eastbrook keeps it. Blocked. Pushed out to Rachel again with a swing. Tipped, and Rachel Jenna keeps it alive. Over to Rach for another try, and that one's going to slide over, but Eastbrook, the way they've done all night, keeps it alive again.
Great dig, saved there by Jenna, like you said, playing that close ball.
Long rally here, and that's going to be out. No one touched it. Somehow, we tried to.
Yeah.
We tried to touch it. We just didn't. So somehow we keep it, and Cameron rattled off a couple points. Let's keep it going. See if she can get us tied up here. That was a long rally, and there's a service error. This is Kylie Gross back to serve. Rachel switches to the left hand, and that's not how we wrote it up, but we'll take it. And here comes Avery.
Olivia's back
has a little something to say there. Yeah, Olivia Embry back in too. Wes-Del would love to keep this going. Olivia up. Avery over to Rachel. Swing, and that finds the spot. It was tipped anyway. So, a few points in a row here. I've gotten Wes-Del right back into this and tie it up at 17 apiece. That's played in the back nicely. And serve. Rachel keeps it alive. Rachel's going to swing from the top and find the spot, but it's dug out nicely. I did too, and then Eastbrook keeps it alive. Liv's going to get a back row chance, and she sends it over. Eastbrook on the attack now, and that's just a bit outside. Not tapped. And Eastbrook's going to call a timeout. We'll stay with you during this break unless Mr. Romine's got something desperate he wants us to talk about. He says no. So homecoming this week, and it's all the homecoming festivities. We had dodgeball tournament today. We're working on floats. We had dodgeball tournament. Tomorrow's the big volleyball, boys volleyball tournament. And then later this week on Thursday, I believe it is, Thursday afternoon, we'll have the powder puff. The girls football will play. So of all those activities that you've had a chance to be here and see and all of the stuff that goes on with homecoming, what's your favorite part of the homecoming festivities? Put you on the spot here.
Yeah, no one does homecoming like Wes-Del.
No.
I mean, to say there's a favorite, I mean, every day is great. It's always fun powder puff because the girls always want to show how tough they are and playing the football, and it's fun to watch them excited and get into that. So I'd probably say the powder puff game is my favorite.
I like that too, but just running down, one of the things that we didn't talk about, and I didn't bring this up, is running of the hallways of the seniors. That's always
true.
funny
Yes,
too. One, it's funny to watch some of them run, and Mr. Denny found out that made the music work. And he's struggling tonight. Mary Galt just gave him
I think she's going to kick him out of here if it happens again.
Yeah, she is. Oh, Avery with the serve out of the timeout. Kept alive. Cameron over to Avery. Push out to Olivia, and that's out of bounds, and it's going to be tied back up at 18.
Going back to that senior run, I forget the student a couple years ago, but I know in watching and seeing them run, there was one that made one lap and just stood out, and, waiting for everyone else to finish their laps, and then then they joined in. It was kind of where we hang out during that there at the front door.
Almost could have been a lift there. Back corner, and Eastbrook back with the lead again. Biff is talking about something there. I think he didn't like maybe didn't like the call, thought maybe it was out, or he's just upset. The other thing that we've seen a few times is some breakfast coming back up after some people have run a lap or two. There's a chance for Rachel on this one, and it finds the middle spot. They called in the net anyway on Eastbrook, so it would have been a point.
Yeah, the senior run. That is, you didn't lead with that one, Coach. But
I know I didn't bring that one up as like one of the main activities, but really, it really is fun. The pep session's awesome too. Tipped over and out of bounds. Back to theirs at first to 20. See if Mr. Mealy's rule holds up. Eastbrook on the attack. Ooh, kept alive. And I think that hit the antenna. So 20 to 20. No. Biff's trying to figure out what happened right there. Kind of laughing it off, but sometimes all you can do is laugh when you're coaching. Cameron up to Avery, pushes it out over to Olivia. Eastbrook keeps it alive. Swing, and that's over to the student section, and Brady Burden makes a catch.
There's been a number of balls I thought were going to drop, and Eastbrook's been able to get to them tonight.
Oh.
I mean, dig them out.
They've been very, very scrappy. So here comes Harlan back in to serve. Nice serve. Played. And that's blocked. Either that or it's either blocked or into the net, but either way it's a point. There's a net there is what our student section. They did wake up over there. Emma with another nice serve. Back to the back row. That found the floor. 22-21. Both coaches with one timeout remaining. A close game here. It's a very scrappy Eastbrook team. Malkwood gets the kill and puts Wes-Del up 2. I've obviously seen a lot of Wes-Del volleyball over the 10 years I've been here, and This is probably one of the best Eastbrook teams I've seen. They're very scrappy and do a nice job and swing hard, and coach is doing a good job with them over there. And there's a good example of it right there.
I don't think there's been bigger than a 3-point lead either side all night.
So I guess you'd have to say they're pretty evenly matched. Wes-Del clinging to a 1-point lead at 23-22. Eastbrook with a serve over to Rachel. Pushed over to Olivia and swing and played. And that's going to be a 2. And it would have been.
Good call, Coach.
Yes. Hey, I've watched a lot this year. Well, actually, the last 3 years. 24-22 set point for Wes-Del, and Liv back to serve for us. See if she can get that in, and she does, and that's a great serve. Kept alive, though. And Wes-Del kind of stopped on it. Almost kind of stopped playing.
Felt like it was going to fall, and they played it great out of the net there.
Yes, they did. So Wes-Del with a chance here to put it away, and Rachel does and wins the game, and that's it. 25-23 with a nice swing. She was calling for it out there and wanted it and made him pay. So Wes-Del takes set number 2, 25-23. They're up to 2 sets to none lead, but shouldn't feel too comfortable really with any lead right now. They got to keep good things going.
It was great. We've been talking a lot about how scrappy Eastbrook's been playing, but credit the Warriors there. I mean, they were down 17-16. After that, we flipped the switch and started to come alive. But first half of that game, we were on the trail end of a lot of things and scrapped our way back and got the victory.
And one of the best things that's happened so far tonight is Mr. Denny got his Bluetooth working correctly, we hope, so that he can not just hit us up with music at any point during the match. But we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
All right, folks, we're getting ready to start here, third game, and hopefully can be game, set, match here at the end of this, but getting ready to Coach McLaughlin getting ready to join us back here.
If we have a microphone up here, you're welcome to join us. Yeah, grab the microphone. We're gonna have a 3-man crew here. if you add all of our volleyball knowledge together, the three of us, we might be able to equal one person. So there's a start of the set. Number 3, Wes-Del with a 2-0 lead and get point number 1.
We'll really see what.
Go ahead.
We'll really see what Eastbrook's made out of here when you're down 2-0. You know, everything's on the line here, so see what their momentum's like.
You want to chime in anytime you want, Mr. Denny? How are things so far for you?
Well, other than the music situation, everything's going really well. I will take blame for none of it.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that I was outside in the hallway searching for things for the senior night video, and my phone was sitting on the scores table, and somehow the music came on. It was not with me. So that's why they shut it off. Then when I went to go reconnect my phone, it came back on. So it was a travesty.
Well, Mary Golf looked like she wanted,
sheer
she wanted to shoot you, but kept alive.
Great,
somehow that goes down. Sometimes it goes better to get lucky. This Eastbrook team's really scrappy and obviously staying right in here. It might be the best Eastbrook team I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I have not. I know that they look improved and they definitely are scrappy, but what was their record coming into tonight?
I don't know that right off the top of my head, but I know they're playing well tonight. So there's a 2.
Yeah, they are definitely scrappy because I feel like our girls have been playing really aggressive and really, but they just figure out a way to not let that ball hit the ground.
They don't, and they keep everything alive. So homecoming week, we've talked a little bit about that. Here's Liv Delaney with the serve. Homecoming week is well underway, and football game obviously is the big part of it. But this is a big part too. Having senior night fall over homecoming week couldn't have really worked out pretty well for you as athletic director and just for Wes-Del in general.
Yeah, it's a great week, and we like to do this pack the house night. And clearly, we have a really good student section today. The kids are, there in big numbers, and we let them all in free tonight, which is always fun to do ever so often. Obviously we need the money, but at the same time, it's nice to get a big crowd for our kids.
We appreciate that. It's amazing you did that, but we appreciate it.
You didn't advertise that very well, did you, Mr. Denny?
Yeah.
I said you didn't advertise that very well, did you?
I'm going to give him credit.
Well, it's because Miss Stanley and I talked about this like a month ago, and I said, yeah, I have no problem doing that, but clearly.
Well, here's what I was going to say to you. What people don't realize is everything's upcharged tonight in the concession stand.
Yeah, I'm not sure if people realize that. But
he also told the kids don't give them back correct change tonight.
Well, I've got a good group working in that concession stand tonight, and I gave them the ground rules before we got started, and I'm sure we've made a little extra cash in the concession stand tonight. I said anybody wearing white, just upcharge them just a little bit.
Yes, right.
As you can tell,
yeah.
There's our student section, all in white.
You got anything else you want to push on? I know we have volleyball away tomorrow. This is our last home volleyball game. It's hard to believe already.
Well, you know what? It is. It's crazy to think about, and it's kind of sad. I really enjoy hosting volleyball and the volleyball matches. But yeah, and the girls don't have any matches during the week next week. I believe all we have is the Invitational at Maconaquah, which is a good tune-up for heading into sectional. But no, I'm just really pumped for the football game this Friday night. I know that. I mean, we do all kinds of stuff leading up to the football game, but I'm hoping Coach Knuckles has got these troops ready for a big game Friday night.
Can you give us a reminder? What we know the football game's at 7:30. What time does the parade start?
The parade, I believe, starts at 5.
5, okay.
Yes, at 5.
What's Mr. Slopson said?
And the boosters will have a grab-and-go meal after the parade. For those of you that finish the parade and want to come straight to the football game, tailgate, whatever you wish to do. I believe that, they'll have a grab-and-go meal from, I believe, Monkey's. Maybe Monkey's is
Monkey's.
got the
I think it's a pork loin sandwich.
It's a pork loin. I heard a lot of good things about that last
year. About pork
so.
loins? Yeah, it's on everybody's tip of their tongues is pork loin sandwiches tonight.
The concession stand.
That's disappointing for you. 6-3 Wes-Del with the lead. Timeout early there by Eastbrook. They used one early. Didn't feel like they were playing real well. Rachel was able to get to that one, push it over to the side. Eastbrook on the attack, and they find the back corner. So after that timeout, they've rattled off a few points here.
Yeah,
3 straight points. Had the big dodgeball tournament today. We were talking about tomorrow is volleyball, boys volleyball. Much
Well, I know they've been
anticipated
practicing up for that pretty big time. A couple of the grades have really been practicing hard for that big volleyball.
Yep, that'll be
tournament
tomorrow,
game.
along with float building, and then we'll have again powder puff on
Which
Thursday.
as a senior class sponsor, how do you think that float building's worked out? I feel like that's probably a
Oh, I love
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah,
to
I
do
love
it
it.
here, so you don't have to do it after school hours. I mean, just like on a night like tonight. I mean, here you are watching your daughter,
Right.
and the Warriors play volleyball. And if you were really behind on the float, that you might had to cut into this time, to get that done.
Yeah, and then a lot of these kids are kids that would be out there helping, and the students wouldn't be able to come. And so I really think it's the way to go. I like it. I think it's been a good addition.
I love it.
Great,
I love the fact
great
that our
planning by our
thinks out of the-
administration.
out of
Yeah,
the box.
yeah, great planning, and it's just a fun week.
So what's your favorite part of homecoming week there, Mr. Denny? We talked about that a little bit earlier.
My favorite part of homecoming week is the football game because, I love the fact that kids have a good time all week long. I love the activities leading up to it. But in my eyes, as an athletic director, it all culminates with that big game on Friday night. And I'm really, really, really excited to watch our guys, especially after last week and the way they played. I feel like we're going to be ready and hopefully get that first victory of the year. And what a night to be able to do that if we can do it Friday night.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. After great momentum building after last week's performance, I mean, the boys really played hard and, showed a lot of grit in that game. And, going into this week with homecoming, it's just a great effort that you can build on. And like you said, get that first victory would be amazing.
Oh, man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. And you're right, Mr. Slopsman, the boys, you saw a different side of them last week when they in the first three quarters. I mean, they were just competing. They were in the game. They were excited. They were helping each other out. Motivating one another. I was on the sideline, and I'm telling you, I lost my voice, and I know my voice was gone before the end of the first half. So it was a lot of fun to be a part of, and I hope that they build on that, like you said, and they're buying into what Coach Knuckles and his coaching staff are doing and what they're doing, and I believe they saw a little bit of that success, and it's all the hard work and the fruits of their labor are starting to pay off. So
Avery hits that one back, and Olivia can't keep it going. Hits the ceiling, so Wes-Del now just a 1-point lead, 9-8. Just like all night, Eastbrook's found a way to fight back and stay in this game and stay scrappy, and Wes-Del's going to have to get it back together here a little bit like they started the match, and now it's tie game. So Wes-Del's not playing their best volleyball at this moment, but we've talked about this a number of times. Volleyball is a game of momentums, and right now it's in the Eastbrook side, and Wes-Del needs to find a way to get it back. Olivia with a chance, and that one's hit into the net. And so now what was a 4-point lead is now a 1-point deficit for Wes-Del as Eastbrook takes a 10-9 lead. I was telling them one of my favorite things about homecoming is the senior run in the hallways.
yeah, that's definitely a fun thing and a great memory for those kids, and entertaining for the staff that goes out and watches in the hallways. It's definitely you can tell the kids they're in a sport or been working out. The kids that maybe have not.
We have to remember to get the trash cans out some years. Get the trash cans out some years.
Oh man, and if they go get some of that biscuits and gravel, over at the Mill Street before they come,
yeah,
it could be a bad situation for those.
Getting a question here.
Questioning the hits there. I think they tried to call 4. Oh,
they did call 4. Instead, go over and tell your coach, and
I'm sure Lynn and Mary are talking about it though on the headset.
They got the headsets on. We've talked about that before. They love the headsets.
I see Brian out in the hallway, putting forth his best effort again. Another night of just grinding it out.
He's
8
got
hours straight.
He's got another big one. He had senior night last weekend. He's got homecoming this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big night for the announcer, Brian Lake, the voice of the football Warriors.
So after all that, point stands, and Eastbrook gets their explanation, and we're back to volleyball. So there's a Push it kept alive, but not able to get it over. Wes-Del with the point. Cameron Love back to serve again. Still on senior night. And another service error. We're back over to Wes-Del. It's hard to believe if I told you guys how well we served this weekend, but we did play really well this weekend. Not playing our best tonight, but again, Eastbrook's credit, they've been very scrappy, and sometimes senior nights can be a little emotional. And that's going to be a lift.
You going 3-1 at the Class A showdown was a good thing for us. But I honestly think by keeping up with your texts, because you keep me updated very well when I can't be at those type of things. And if we'd have won that first set against Springs Valley, I'm guessing we'd have been able to pull that off. But that's deflating being up that much. And
yes,
I would love to think that the girls could fight through that. But at the same time, they are 15, 16, 17-year-old girls, and
And maybe that happens in a 5-setter. Maybe that happens when you lose that first one in a 3-set and you're up 18-10. Sometimes that takes the wind out of your sails. And we were fighting back. Springs Valley's #1, like we said, in 1A, part of the year at least. And they are as big a team as we've played all year. Swung and blocked. Rachel over to Jenna. Over to Olivia with a nice swing and played up by Eastbrook. Eastbrook on 3, and they're into the net.
Our very own assistant superintendent, Mr. Slopsma here, he's actually one of the best officials hosts in the state, according to the officials that come here on Friday nights. He does a great job.
That's great to know.
That's
nice resume work right there.
Yeah, he gets a table set up for him in the field house. It's nice. They all appreciate him, and so do I.
They get about $20 worth of concession food from you.
They're always happy, yeah. You walk in there with a handful of hamburgers to most of the guys we've had officiating this year.
The boosters, thank God the boosters provide that, because I'd have to charge them $1 at least each for that if it was coming from my concession stand.
Absolutely. Oh, they found a way. Just ran right down the line. Wes-Del back on top now, 15-13. Here on senior night for our volleyball girls, all the stuff set up outside, and there'll be a little get together afterwards, and we'd love to do it after a victory. Kept that one alive.
Play by Elle there.
Jenna's going to get a chance over to Hannah on senior night. She finds the corner, but played
Someone
out.
was in the neck.
Somebody ran into the net there.
Good call there, Mr. Slopsma. And it looks like the senior or the junior parents, whoever the parents are in charge of this, have outdone themselves again. I was just in your room getting a drink of mine, and it looks like there's some tasty treats sitting
I
there.
hope they don't eat them all. I hope that there's some left in there for our lunch tomorrow.
You got Benton's tomorrow.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. Benton's.
I sent a picture to the group.
I
don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
Best cookies around.
A swing and a push kept alive. There's 2. A hit over by Hannah. Eastbrook on the attack. Pushes it over, and Cameron's there to play it. A little tap volleyball right now, back and forth.
That was great body control.
There you go. There you go.
They're looking for
There's
that.
nothing better than when they get that timed up like that.
Delaney had great body control to set that up, too. She just walked a tight rope there to stay out of the net. That was a great play.
Liv Delaney back to serve. And into the service area again.
All right. You just got to tell
just
me.
Rolling his eyes.
One or the other. Benton's or crumble cookies?
Oh, I'll take a Benton's cookie.
What about you, Mr. Schlossman? Benton's or crumble cookies?
For the price?
For the price, definitely.
Get 17 boxes of Benton's
for one crumble.
For one crumble cookie. You kidding me?
Yeah, I was wondering about that because that box of Benton's I bought today were, I think, $1.55.
Yes. Well, you're not getting anything at Crumble for $1.55.
Well, you can – those Benton Samoa, the coconut ones, those are better than the Girl Scout Samoa cookies and half the price.
They may put them out of business.
What I think we should do is just start buying the Benton's generic Samoas putting them in
Girl
Girl
Scout
Scout cookie and then
boxes and selling them.
Sell them in the store.
Yeah. That sounds like a scam. Sounds like something we can do for concessions. Blocked up, played out. Jenna's going to play it back to
There you go,
Emma Harlan on the back, and she gets a chance. Eastbrook keeps it alive. Swing. Harlan again out to
There
Rachel.
you go.
And there's a nice
Great dig,
dig.
though.
Dug out
dig.
nicely. Push to Raven. Quick. Eastbrook right there in the right spot. Now Eastbrook with a chance, and they take advantage.
Good call.
I think we've had 4 or 5 long volleys, and I think it's the first time Eastbrook's come out on the
Top
positive end on it.
3-point lead for the Warriors, right where we want to be. At least 3. Here comes the serve.
So
Played
you're
out.
saying, Coach, I just need to remind you all season during basketball, it's a 3-point
No,
lead,
no.
Coach. This is right where you want to be.
No, 20-point lead's not enough for me. I don't. The key is having the lead, though. And here comes our substitutions. Our seniors back in tonight, Avery, Townsend, and Olivia Embry. We have 3 of the seniors on the floor right now. Swing and a block, and that's 4. That never got over.
Well, we'll see. Mr. Mealy's theory's been right twice so far. We'll see if
First
third
to
time's-
20. There's a timeout. We'll see what Mr. Denny comes up with music-wise. Who we have helping us tonight? Nobody? Just us? We don't have anybody in the camera, so it's just executive producer, Mr. Romine. Me, Mr. Slopsima. Mr. Denny doesn't really count. Camera operator, Mr. Romine. Graphics by Mr. Romine and the creative class produced by Mr. Romine. If you need the permission to use this, you need to see Mr. Romine. And Miss Stanley, she did her class helped with the graphics. So
You get the feeling here, Coach, that the Warriors can sense it like Sharks, the blood and
boy,
Eastbrook's just kind of
like jumping in the water.
yes.
Well, let's hope so. 5-point lead for the match right here. And Mary is pointing at the music. No, she's pointing for the horn. So with a 5-point lead, Wes-Del's trying to finish this third set and win the match. Played up by
close,
Emma. That was going to be close.
I think that was a good play by Emma.
Rachel gets a chance,
That's
and that's
in.
in.
That's
Hits the
in.
line. That hits the line, and Mary says yes. You can't get it by Keith, and he just that point he lost for me for lineman of the year earlier. He dropped in the
There was
standings.
no
He's back
hesitation.
up.
That
He's
was
back up.
confident. That was a confident call.
He's-
There's no
yeah.
hesitation on that
he
one.
flips that flag around like it's his job, and it is his job tonight. So.
Yeah, for an hour it is. And Wes-Del now starting to pull away a little bit, 22-15.
Biggest lead. Final game here.
It's nice to see us take control like this. Let's just end it. I was watching Avery serves from behind earlier tonight. I'm telling you what, those things
They knuckle, don't
are
they?
nasty.
Yeah. It's amazing if you can get back there and watch them sometimes. It's a whole different view. Rachel keeps it alive. Back over to Rachel again. Down the line, played out by Eastbrook. They're on the attack. Blocked, kept alive by Raven.
there we go.
Great play,
Olivia
girls.
punches it over, and that's tapped over.
Now
on
use it.
Raven with a quick set. Blocked, kept over again by Raven. Again, up
Oh, good
and
effort. Good
just
effort.
not able to get it going. So Eastbrook will serve. Suzanne Story, the libero. There's a nice serve, played up. Avery is able to run over there. Had to go a long way to get that one. That's going to be out of bounds, and so Wes-Del moves within 2 points.
We got match point here, guys. I just want to.
Well, we got two more points.
2 more. We're at 23.
I'm struggling with my counting today.
Here comes the thank you seniors, and
Yeah, on 23.
there's a tap and back in by
All
one
right,
of our seniors.
now it's
Raven.
match point.
Now it's match point.
All right, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys
Thank-
being up here, Mr. Slopson. I hope you had a good time. I'm sure you did a great job. Mr. Romine, thanks again. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thank you. That's athletic director, Mr. Denny. Rachel with a short serve. trying to finish it off here on senior night. There's blocked, and it's just out of bounds. Keith Roberts says out of bounds right there. Waves the flag and waves the flannel arm up to say out of bounds. So Eastbrook now fighting for their lives in the match. 1 point away for Wes-Del getting a victory here on senior night. There's the serve, played up by Olivia. Had a few of those off the ceiling today. Played again, Oliv with the swing. Eastbrook keeps it alive.
Long.
And out of bounds, and they're saying no tip, and that's the game, and that's the match, 25-17. She's saying no, or asking for help. They're saying no, no touch. She's saying no touch. And both line judges say no touch. And Eastbrook is going to walk off the court, and here comes the student section, and they're enjoying the night with their seniors, and that's the way it should be, and Biff is going to let them enjoy it as a coach. He says, I'm getting out of the way for that. It's fun for the girls and the memories that they'll have forever. Senior night win against a good, scrappy Eastbrook team.
Very good, scrappy Eastbrook team, and credit the Warriors. They went toe-to-toe with them, too, with their scrappy play tonight. And like you said, for a senior night, there's nothing better than to come away with a victory. Now go and enjoy and have a little team party after this.
Yeah, and I don't know if Biff will send anybody up here tonight because they have a whole lot of stuff going on after this. So we'll see if he does. I'm not sure. A lot of times after wins he will, but I'm not sure if he's going to tonight because we have a lot of things going on. But we'll talk real quickly about it. Scrappy, Eastbrook, all the games, 25-21, 25-23, 25-17. The last game was the one that extended the furthest out of all those. But otherwise, they were all close, and Eastbrook made Wes-Del fight for him tonight.
And I really, that second game, that first half, as I said, Eastbrook was in control, and the girls kept scrapping, and the 17-16, and I looked up, and when we took control after that, we got the lead. We didn't look back, and that really was a key. When you get a team down 2-0 in a best of 5, it's hard to come back from that, and so that was a key. That game 2 was key for us.
Yeah, I thought so, and I really, not every night can you play your best, but when you do have a night where you're not playing maybe at the top of your game, be able to come out with a victory against a team that was scrappy and played well, I thought, all night. Sometimes you just take those, and as a coach, and you just walk away and say, you know what, it wasn't our best effort, but we found a way to win and found a way to get the victory. So that's the key, I think, sometimes is we get caught up in how pretty it is. At the very end, walk off with that victory and just be happy that you got the victory and the win.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on the end side of that where shouldn't really been much, maybe too much competition, and it turns into a battle, and you just walk away and say, okay, it's still a W, and we're going to learn from it and move on and just be happy that we're on the winning side of it.
I learned early in my career just to take all those wins and just walk away, and because I used to get all worked up about them. We're not doing this, or this, and sometimes you just need to take them and walk away and say, you know what, we got the win. So it looks like I don't think Biff's going to send anybody up. He usually lets me know that he's going to send, if he's going to send someone up or not, so it doesn't look like it. But nevertheless, congratulations to our seniors. Again, one last time, our seniors this year: Hannah Kelly, Raven Lazatter, Olivia Embry, Avery Townsend, and who am I forgetting? I forgot one. Cameron Love. So I want to make sure that we give a shout out to all of the seniors. This is a great night for them, a great night for their parents. Enjoy it. Have a good time with the rest of what you have going on, and enjoy the rest of homecoming. This will be a great way for them to enjoy homecoming. They have to go on the road tomorrow. We won't be able to carry that one for you, but we'll be back with you Friday night for football. Feel free to pop in if you want, Mr. Slopson, at the football game. If you get, I know you got big duties, it sounds like, but feel free to stop by. And we wish the Warrior football team all the luck in the world. But tonight's about volleyball and seniors, so we'll just say congratulations to the seniors on a 3-0 victory tonight. For Mr. Slopsema, Mr. Romine, I'm Coach McLaughlin. We'll see you this Friday on the Wes-Del Sports Network.